Hello everybody and welcome to another video of Total War Pharaoh Dynasties. And last time we lost one of our armies, and right now we are recruiting a new one to replace the one we just lost. And it looks like the enemy forces really grew into power. Just look at that, how many forces they have over here. And I've noticed that some extra forces are also coming from this way over here. So it looks like I could have underestimated our enemies. So let's just hope that we will fix that problem soon enough. And right now it looks like we are losing our cavalry in a simple battle against some pretty basic army. I don't know what AI on auto-resolve does with the cavalry. I guess just sends them straight into enemy ranks, but whatever. So let's just replenish our forces and hopefully, so we can't recruit just yet this cavalry units. So right now we will have to, well, most of all we have to just adjust our tactic or strategy. It looks like they had more territories than I expected, so right now we have to either go over there to deal with those two armies, because I don't know if this guy over here will be able to make it on his own. I mean, those are basic units, but still, maybe we should try it just to be sure and to know if we stand any chance at all. So let's see. Okay, so it looks like we will make it, but we'll also lose our cavalry, obviously. Nothing special about that. So let's just auto-resolve it. It's really satisfying to see that one of our armies can beat two of theirs completely. Look at that. None of the enemy units survived.
Move out, soldiers.
And that is just great. So we should.
Training will come later.
But I see that we basically cannot recruit any forces just yet anyway, because there are no military buildings that allow us to recruit. So we will have to wait, unfortunately. But now that we know
10,000 correct
that we are pretty safe from this direction, we can go for Hayasha settlement over here to secure our northern part of border, so that later on we could go for Uiram and next Melid settlements, unless some other of our armies will get there first. Right now let's just move this guy over there. Hopefully there will not be any of armies. We do not want to lose any more of our armies that we already have. So yeah, we should just Let's see. I mean, we could. This army was recruited to defend our lands against the possible attack of the desert people, but I see they will be needed elsewhere, and that elsewhere is actually over here to protect. Oh, this guy is over here already, but still. Now I wonder. This is the army we just got. This army is still recruiting, so it's unavailable right now. So we should make the most of this army over here, and we will. Where should we use them? Over here? I mean, this guy should be fine on his own. I'm not sure. The how are they called? The Karkemish faction poses much greater threat to us than those guys to the north. So yeah, I think we'll go for this direction over here. Where is this army?
Duty
okay.
calls.
Go on the river, and yeah, we'll move over here a little, and soon, even if they take Shadikani back, which most likely they will, one way or another,
how long will the world last?
We still should be fine. Let's see. There are no units that we could possibly recruit that will be of any use.
True master
any
of
other
arts.
than we are
Always
already
ready.
recruiting. So we can't do anything else this turn other than choose another decree, which was this one, the income of all resources. This is what we were going for a while now.
This is my court. Behave while you are here.
And because Baal died in the battle, we have a King of Elam position to assign to someone. And who should we choose? I don't know, any one of them. Those names don't tell me anything. So, and another of our.
You are devout from here on.
Yeah.
Understand?
Damaged building, we will ignore that for now. Outpost construction available, we will ignore that too, because I expect to lose Shadikani soon. For now we will just pick the items for our general over here. Melee defense, okay. What weapon should we choose for him? All of them are pretty similar, so yeah, we'll go for this one. Followers. Diplomatic relations, or maybe this one, the healer. Also this one. And workforce cost decreased. Okay, and what else can we do?
Stability is
There are some points to be assigned to Zamama. And that will be all in this turn, it seems. So let's just end it. Speed these up, obviously. So they are attacking some other settlement, it seems. The one that we also took. There's really no point in playing it manually, I believe. Oh yeah, it was this settlement that our guy just left to destroy the two incoming armies. But it doesn't really matter, we will retake it, I believe. Oh no, maybe this guy over here. Yeah, this guy is the one that we just moved from some harbor settlement that traveled here by river. Anyway,
I take care of problems.
let's see if he can
Soldiers,
take this
attention!
settlement without
Move to attack.
having to worry about the outpost, and it looks like he can. So let's just auto-resolve it and take this settlement for ourselves, as usual.
This battle is ours. Bring order to this settlement.
Great. We
I
can
should
destroy
retire
one of
someday.
those buildings and also construct the garrison. So what else? We should try
What
and
next?
okay, so we can't retake this settlement with the Shudu settlement with this guy over here, the Putursin. But
Assume regular duties.
what we can do is we can move him. Oh, maybe let's just wait for a moment there and
The finest
attack this settlement over
Engage
here
the
with
enemy.
the Nabopalasa.
Die hard, Hittite.
So we can still take it, and we even won't lose our cavalry, which is great. Great because
This
of
battle is ours.
the incoming battles against many of
Prosperity
the
to some, misery for others.
enemy archers units. We'll go for this one to provide ourselves some extra food production. And I think we can actually rebuild this settlement over here. And we will also build a dwelling of Ishtar to so that we have happiness. People will be really unhappy now that
Bag of gold or bronze blade? Who here has military training? Pay attention, recruits, or die later.
we can
Take
recruit
them,
another
feed
army
them, train
unit
them.
over here. Okay, so
Report army status.
how many turns until we
Fill
can
the ranks.
recruit the
Training will
cavalry
come
over
later.
here? Does it say it anywhere? I don't see it, so I guess not. Or I'm just
Sun
blind.
King of all.
Anyway,
Who here has military training?
we could go for Melit settlement actually with this guy, and I think this would be
I
a good
prefer
choice
peace,
actually,
but expect war.
because those lands over here are I don't expect them to be much of a threat, and we just took Shudu, so yeah, we'll strike a counter-offensive over here with 2 armies, or at least 1 for now. So yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for Melid. Can sack it.
Here I go again. This is our destination.
And we'll have to wait until the next turn. So, are there any other armies?
I have carried the burden of my duty for a long time.
There are. So, let's move this guy, like, over here somewhere for now.
10,000 correct actions.
Okay, and this will be all regarding the movements
in my
of
domain, everybody does their duty. No more, no less.
Regarding our...
This is my court. Behave while you are here.
What do you call it? Army, movements of army.
Play is afoot.
Commandment available. Let's pick one, and we will choose...
Enjoy the peace while it lasts.
Maybe happiness, because it doesn't look really pretty over here, and we do not want people to rebel against us. Some of our usual outposts, and I think this will be construction available. Okay, so this is the settlement we... Oh yeah, we are repairing it, so we are saving this space over there to build a garrison once the main building in the settlement has level 2. Same goes for this one, so we will just understand and we'll see what our enemies will do. So they looked pretty numerous, but it turns out without the support of their garrisons, they are pretty useless. They just go into numbers and they are really not that powerful, if you could say they are powerful at all with all those basic units. They did defeat Baal's army, but it was because they had so many archers. If they had any other units, I think we had a fighting chance, basically. Okay, so we have an ambition to choose from. And let's see. We could just, yeah, we'll go for this one because we will complete it straight away. As you can see.
Burning desire.
And let's move this guy over here to defeat
the battlefield awaits.
The one over here. We do not want any stragglers on our lands.
Take that pathway.
That wasn't much of a challenge, was it? 20 units against 1.
A fantastic display of bravery. Another year, another campaign.
And next
Sound
we will
battle
go
horns.
for Washukani.
I listen.
But we will not change our
Sounds
stance. Just to be sure that we actually have a
Touching me
fighting
costs
chance
a
and
hand.
we can retreat if
future
needed. I
belongs
don't
to
expect
us.
it to be needed, especially that we have now 2 units of cavalry, but still better safe than sorry.
King of the universe.
What I do expect is a siege over here to take some time. Okay, it doesn't look like... Oh, it's a shrine of Baal, so we can just go straight for Melid.
Start fear in them.
But there is still some outpost over there that is backing them up, which I really do not like.
Siege crews, status
Whatever,
report.
and I expect
Touch me with a
this
blade,
is
or not at all.
a different faction guy. Okay, so they could also go for to back up the... I don't know if they are allies or what. Let's see. The Shubru,
Party will rise again.
and looks like they are at war with Urartu invaders, which it works to our advantage a little. But I see there are no allies with the other faction we are fighting in any way.
Everybody
So-
has their duty.
That is good for us. So right now we should... Well, what should we do? We can build something over here. Maybe something
No
like
trouble.
workforce
How long
growth.
will the world last?
And now,
Pay attention, recruits, or die later.
okay, it looks like we have to wait one more turn because I messed up. It
I
seems,
take care of
or
problems.
maybe we didn't have this settlement. Yeah, we did have it, so I just messed up and didn't
What will fate bring?
recruit this settlement over here before,
Bag of gold or bronze blade?
or more like just after taking
Another
this
day
settlement
on the
over
road.
there. But it doesn't
Always
really
ready.
matter. We'll just have to wait just one more turn. It shouldn't make that much of a difference to us.
Soldiers, stand ready.
Okay, so what actions? Call to actions. I mean, I think I'll start to ignore these
In my
Until-
domain, everybody does their duty.
at
No more,
least for some time,
no less.
because yeah, he's performing some actions, but they are not really that
In
much of
here,
a threat
we
to
can
us.
shape the future
Our
of the
position
realm.
in the court is way too powerful for them to basically do anything to us in a harmful way or something. Let's see what we can... Okay, we can build something food production tied, because we really
Everybody has their
need
duty.
to improve our agrar situation. It's still better than it was before, thanks to the what was it called? Where is it?
The world is not that bad.
You know, the royal decree stuff. Let's just understand. And as expected, we are being attacked, and it looks like they just joined the
This is
forces
not our fight.
to have some fighting chance against our general over there, and luckily enough we were able to fall back because this guy that was besieging this settlement, I don't remember its name, though there are too many names to be remembered, is the leader basically of our faction now, so we do not want to lose him. So let's see.
Sun King of all.
So he is now like backing them up. So just to punish them, we will go for the garrison over here.
Block all approaches.
And we will just destroy it to improve our chances of winning.
Clearly,
Let's replenish
we are
forces.
victorious.
And actually we will raise it to
10,000
prevent them
correct
from
actions. Send scouts ahead.
replenishing their forces in the garrison because I don't know how long it will take us to take them a lead with just this guy over here. What
Everybody
else?
has their
Okay, this guy just finished recruiting, so we can move
Set course.
over to Uiram with him.
Engage the enemy.
So yeah, and who else? Nabopolassar. Let's attack the guy outside the gates of the Washukani settlement. Sorry, and it looks like we still will be able to take this settlement at the price of one of the cavalry units, as usual.
We did it, despite the odds. What will fate
We'll
bring?
just occupy it, and let's see if we can recruit a cavalry unit, and it looks like we can't, so we will have to wait for now, at least, until we can actually do that,
Bag of gold?
or have a building
Bronze
that
blade.
makes it possible for us.
How long will the
And-
world last?
One more thing.
I take care of problems.
This guy over here should
Take
go
that
over
pathway.
here, and this.
Yes, yes.
Let's see which of the buildings makes it possible for us to recruit. We don't want any of the medium weight classes, or not like classes but units, but it looks like most of the
Bag of gold or bronze blade?
settlements around here just allow you to recruit those medium units. So I guess I will have to move this guy
10,000 correct actions.
over there where it was possible to over here, I think,
Go out there.
because last time the other guy was recruiting heavy units over there, so nothing we can do about that now. Okay, and I think this will be
Universal
all.
law.
Yeah, we will just ignore court actions, as I said. We can still build some outposts. Construction available, yeah, we are ignoring that on purpose, as well as ignoring the construction over here, so we are ending this turn. And it looks like the amount of food is decreasing again in our faction, so... But it's also season dependent, the amount of food that we are producing, so... now they are going for our territories, which I'm really unhappy about, and we should do something about it, so we'll just do that. There's a river nearby, so over here there are some of our armies, so we'll just go to the river. Where is it? Somewhere around here. Yeah. So we'll just... Oh, it's way too... It's way further than I expected.
Everybody has their duty.
Still, I'm sorry, but I have to go through your territories.
Another day on the road.
Just to get to my own. I hope you understand that.
I am destined to rule.
So, can we like...
True master of the arts.
Okay, we can recruit, finally, recruit one of the units, the cavalry units,
Your
so we'll
heart
do just
sing
that.
for blood.
And
Come
now
then.
we have, again, 2 units of the cavalry, and there was another one that...
How long
I guess
will the
it
world
was
last?
this army over here, because they do not have cavalry
Hittite.
either.
Surround the place.
So I think we'll go for besiegement again.
We have them now.
And force them, hopefully we will force them out of their walls. And it will take 7 turns before they run out of supplies, so
Move to attack.
pretty long time if you ask me, but whatever.
I take care of problems.
So we should punish a little more some of our enemies with taking
Battle
Ulran.
position. Soldiers, stand ready.
And we will... Oh my god, I just hated that every time we lose one unit of our cavalry. It's getting tiresome, if you ask me.
You earn this one,
So
soldiers.
let's just occupy.
So few are like me.
And I definitely don't feel like
Bag of gold or
playing
bronze
every
blade?
single one of the battle manually just to
10,000
save
actions.
the guys that can't keep themselves alive. So, yeah. And where is this guy going? Okay, so is there any army nearby that could
The
possibly
future belongs to us.
protect our lands against
Sound
them?
marching horns. Go out there.
Hopefully.
My allegiance is to my men.
So now we switched our focus
Everybody
a
has their
little,
duty.
because first of all we have to get rid of those guys from over here, and we were just launching a counter-offensive, but it looks like it will have to wait a little longer anyway.
How long will the world last?
And this guy has to move right over here
March in column.
to be able to recruit some the better units, better than medium weight. Outpost damaged. Oh yeah, because this guy is roaming around here, so there's no point in
Duty awaits.
repairing it and wasting resources. And look at that. Why are we so... Doesn't look pretty for us. It's like only 8 turns before we pretty much run out of bronze. So we'll have to sign some kind of barter agreement with faction that actually produces bronze. So let's see.
Bag of gold? I am destined to
Prosper at all costs.
Okay, do you guys want to negotiate
Get
in any way?
out of my sight.
Don't worry. So, we will sign a non-aggression pact in exchange for some of your bronze. Let's see, 2000 for what are you in need of? Some stone, some wood. Okay, so I guess we can spare 300 wood. Okay, that is way too much. And we want to extend that time for 20 turns, so let's see. 300 again. Okay, so 150. Too little. Yeah, we can agree on that. And this will...
You crook!
This should solve a problem for us regarding the bronze production. So yeah, we should be good for some turns. A couple of turns at least. We should also find another trade partner for some food.
We bow no more.
So let's
I've never
see.
trusted the likes of you.
We can sign a non-aggression pact in exchange for food for how many turns and how much food? That is the most important question. We can still spare some of our wood, not that much. Okay, how about you guys give me... Really? You are a cheapskate. Okay, it doesn't really suit me, so... F you. I'm going my own way.
calm and steady.
So let's just understand and see what happens next. So yeah. This is getting interesting. I didn't expect so much resistance from our foes over here, the ones we declared war on. And I see that they are taking, or basically starting the strategy of guerrilla tactics. We'll go for this one.
Wide awake.
I fight for whomever I choose.
I wonder if Upumu will be able to protect itself on its own. And I think it will. It looks like it will. What about this guy over here? Can he take this settlement? Oh yeah, he can. Finally. So we will take some losses, but we will not lose any of the forces that we have, units. That is great. So let's occupy this settlement and start with building a garrison over here, and maybe some building that will allow us to recruit some of the better units finally. So we'll go for this one, obviously, and which else? I'm not sure. We'll go for something else, like let's say, well, what could we build here? This building, producing gold and giving us positive diplomatic relations with other factions, and we'll go for this one to get some extra 10% production of all resources.
Sounds important.
And I'm getting a little impatient with the inability to recruit the cavalry. I know we just recruited this unit in some other army,
I take care of problems.
and I don't really know how much longer
Take
it will
them, feed them,
take
train
us
them.
to recruit the,
Calm and steady.
or more like this unit to be able to be recruited again, for this unit to be able to be recruited again. So we'll just have to wait a little longer, I guess. And where was this guy? Okay, so he's over here. And I think we'll go over here with this army to be able to recruit a cavalry.
Report army status.
Exactly,
recruit.
like so. And then
Everybody has their duty.
we are not giving a chase to this guy with this army,
Traverse this area.
so we are going back. And I don't know what this
Touching
guy
me
is trying
costs a
to
hand.
achieve, but hopefully we will be able to
Bag of
stop
gold
him,
or bronze
whatever
blade.
he does. However, this guy over here is clearly trying to run away
Soldiers,
from
attention!
our army, but maybe we will be able to reach him by... Oh no,
Engage the enemy.
he's too far away. No matter,
I am busy
we'll
right now.
get him
10,000 correct actions.
sooner or later,
Send scouts ahead.
or like later than sooner, but we will eventually. So,
I listen.
is there anything else we can do? Outpost construction. So, let's build some shrines. We are still waiting over here. And something over here, like food production again. Let's upgrade some constructions. Let's do that the same here. Imminent rebellion, Honeygalbat. Okay, so this will be our first rebellion of the game, it seems. And it's because the people are really unhappy of, well, what is happening. And because of the provincial instability, it seems. No wonder. I just hope the insurgent forces will not be able to take this settlement before we build a garrison over here. So I just hope to deal with the rebellion just with our garrison forces. So I will end this turn and also end this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope I'll see you next time. See you around.